You want to sell your house and you want to know what to expect when it comes to marketing. Well, this is where a ton of power lies in the realtor because they have access to the MLS. And the truth is, the MLS is very, very powerful, has access to thousands of qualified buyers that are going to be looking and getting direct emails to your product that you're trying to sell. So you can't deny the power of the MLS. On the other hand, there are some, what I would call lazy, get that other finger in there, agents, where that's all they do, just put it on the MLS. You don't really want that either because the first 2 weeks of the house being on the market are by far the most important. So it is my theory that you want to get as much action and as many eyeballs on the house as possible to get as many offers as you can right away. A little part of that, guys, that you don't want to forget is pricing. That's part of that strategy, but I'm going to stick to just marketing. So the very least, you want to spend money on getting great pictures. Now, those pictures, you don't want to edit them so that you're not telling the complete picture of the property, but you want to make sure that they're taken at very good angles and everything's clean, the property is clean, and the pictures look good because you're not going to get anybody to your house to look at it, to sell it, if the pictures don't look good. So that's basic. On top of that, guys, I actually have a complete 29-point marketing plan that I do. I'll go over a portion of them and explain to you how they work. So in addition to just getting nice professional photos done, I do what's called a 3D self-guided tour. It's through Matterport. We've invested in the technology to get that where people can actually look through the property and do a walking tour and see every little nook and cranny of the property. So it's just kind of cool, new technology, but it's also a virtual reality tour. So they can download that house into their phone, put it in those 3D goggles, and literally walk through the whole house, look up and down, spin around, just like they're in the property. It's really pretty cool. Actually, hold on. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. See, just pop this open. Walk through the property. It's really cool. You want to be pretty savvy when it comes to technology because that's where people are looking now. So you got to know how to get all the properties on all the syndicated websites like Zillow and everything else to get as many people to look at as possible. There's all the social media platforms. You know them. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. You want to get it all on there. Then on top of that, you want to know how to work the ad manager. That's how you're going to do what's called target audiences, target marketing, and custom audiences. So you're targeting who's going to best fit your buyer to buy your house, and then you're going to put your advertisements in front of those people. So it's just smart advertising. You can go a little bit old school with some of the direct mailers, handouts, newsletters, things like that. That's something that is not as effective as it used to be, but you still want to do a lot of those things. You can do additional photography, especially if the house is unique in any way or has a big property or maybe has good views. You want to do drone photography so you can get those aerial views, just make it stand out from all the other properties that it's going to be compared to. There's e-flyers that you can send out. You can do reverse marketing on the MLS. So all that's wrapped up in what I call agent marketing. It's just the listing agent doing their job and reaching out to as many buyer's agents as possible in case they have a prospect or a buyer who might be looking for a property that you have. There's other online searches where you can use like search engine optimization or SEO pay-per-click on Google, things like that, to reach other people anywhere on the internet who might be looking for the type of property you have for sale. I do a lot of videos like this to reach out to people to get potential buyers who might be looking for the kind of property that my sellers have. There's also predictive analytics. There's software now where you can reach out to potential buyers who you think would be a good fit for your product, your property. And then lastly, and one of the very powerful ones, is open houses. I have about 10 I didn't talk about, but those I wanted to hit you with the most important, the ones that I think are the most powerful, and I want to end on open houses. There's a lot of people who don't like open houses because they don't want that nosy neighbor to come and look at their house. But guys, really think about it. They might have a family member or a friend, somebody who wants to live close by them, so they might actually be a viable buyer. 2, who cares? You're moving out of the neighborhood. They're not going to be your neighbor anymore. I know it might be kind of annoying, and somebody actually might want to come in and look at the kitchen because they knew you remodeled it and they're just being nosy. It's true, it could happen, but who cares? You want to sell your house. I'd rather one nosy neighbor come in, just being nosy, but then 3 others come in that actually might be interested in purchasing the property. It's worth the gamble. I would even go further in saying do a special event just for your neighbors. Hand out invitations to every single neighbor as far out as you can go. Let them know you're having a showing just for them. Maybe even offer some good food or drinks just to get them in. That's how powerful I think this could be. And then for your regular open house, make an event out of it. You want to make it feel like they're missing out if they don't show up. And then use the same marketing options that I mentioned prior to this to get people to that open house. And keep in mind, if you don't have as many people show up as you would like, they still saw it. So they still might be talking about it, you just don't know about it. So just know that the more energy you put into it, the better results you get, even if you don't see it right off the bat. And in my experience, don't get overly consumed in like direct results. Just do everything. Just do anything and everything you can to bring attention to the property. And all you need to do is find that one person that's going to buy the property, right? So you might have to go through tens, hundreds of people. And the more people who see it, the better chances you have to find that one person.